Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. The Supreme Court today continued hearing a case concerning stray dogs, with the discussions revolving around dog moods, dog counseling, community dogs and institutionalized dogs. Justice Vikram Nath observed that the issue is not merely about dog bites, but also about the dangers stray dogs pose in terms of accidents. He said that it's not just about bites, dogs also pose a danger. Accidents are a risk, streets must be kept clear of stray dogs, and how do you identify them? Well, you can't tell which dog is in what mood early in the morning. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal, appearing for the petitioners, argued in favor of allowing stray dogs, stating, "Whenever I have been to temples and other public places, no one has ever bitten me." The court responded, noting that his experience was fortunate as incidents of people, including children, being bitten were on the rise, some resulting in fatalities also. Sibal explained that if a dog bites someone, authorities can be called to take the dog, sterilize it and release it back to the same area. To this, the Supreme Court remarked that the only missing step was counseling the dogs so they would not bite again after being released. The hearing, which lasted 2.5 hours, was adjourned and will resume on January 8, that is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. During the proceedings, the court reiterated concerns previously raised, emphasizing that no one can predict an animal's behavior when it is in a mood to bite. The bench questioned why stray dogs should be present inside sensitive spaces such as schools, hospitals and courts, clarifying that the modified order applied only to institutional areas and not public roads. Justice Vikram Nath, Sandeep Mehta and N.Y. Anjaria underlined the difficulty of managing stray dogs in public spaces, noting that prevention is crucial since dangerous dogs cannot be identified by behavior alone. Justice Mehta stressed that streets and institutional areas are distinct, insisting that schools, courts and hospitals must be kept safe. In November 2025, the Apex Court had highlighted the rising number of dog bite incidents in institutional areas and directed that stray dogs be relocated to designated shelters after sterilization and vaccination. Authorities were instructed to release the dogs back to the same area from which they were picked up, while ensuring removal of other stray animals from highways and expressways. The court clarified that relocation would not apply to dogs infected with or suspected to be infected with rabies. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta suggested that Residents' Welfare Association in gated communities should decide whether dogs are allowed in their premises. Justice Nath noted that while the public may be animal lovers, human safety remains a priority, cautioning against allowing larger animals like buffaloes into institutional spaces. The court has consistently monitored stray dog bite incidents through suo motu proceedings, and in July last year, it had directed the removal of all the stray dogs from residential areas in Delhi and adjoining regions, citing rising cases of dog bites and rabies-related deaths. Dog shelters were mandated to be staffed with professionals capable of handling dogs, conducting sterilization and immunization, and ensuring that the animals are not allowed to roam freely. Municipal authorities were also instructed to create dedicated feeding zones, banning public feeding outside these areas with strict penalties for violations. Throughout the hearing, the bench emphasized that stray dogs pose risks beyond bites, including accidents on roads and in institutional areas. Sibal maintained that most dogs stay within compounds rather than streets, but the court cautioned that such information may be outdated, reiterating that prevention is always better than cure. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.